hear you come back and talk about it.
Yeah, and should we also let people know we're gonna go try out a fairly new spot this weekend, the first time we're gonna try it.
Yeah, so I hadn't even started the conversation of what's good this week, but if you want to lead it off with what we're doing to celebrate you, I think that would be an exceptional way to start this segment, Chris.
Okay, yeah, and everybody, again, remember, graphics designer, send it in, do that. We'd love to have somebody, and we're easy to work with.
I
So,
swear to God, we're easy. We'll get you so high, we'll pay you in cash, you get to eat free. Sometimes you may get to travel, and we don't even do any hazing anymore because it's 2022. Like in 2019 with Zane, hazing was very big in the streets.
that was very true. And also the only stipulation is you must have a horizontal ID.
Oh yeah, that was also something we learned the hard way. Please be 21. We can't take you into grow houses if you're not.
Oh my God, how funny was that? When we went, we were like, he was like, "Did y'all even look at my resume?" No, Zane, we didn't. We will look at these resumes.
Yeah, and we can do internship because we're a legitimate company. We have full-fledged projects for you. I can sign off on any paperwork. So if you're looking for an internship in maybe your last year and you're like, oh fuck, I slept on this, but I know how to do TikTok and I make graphics with Michael Jordan dunking on my grandmother, you're perfect for us.
Yes.
That's quite literally. We just need somebody to create graphics and clip parts of this podcast so that we can use them as trailers for the pod for social pages.
Yes. I think we'll find some well-qualified people.
And you can find all of our contact information on the contact button on our social media as well. So you don't have to remember how to spell our company name, but that could be a pretty big outlier if you don't know how to spell.
And if you say appetite, it's appetit, God damn it. I don't know how many times that infuriates me when people, stoned appetite. No.
No, not even fucking close, in fact. But we do have that trademark too, so kiss our ass. Okay, so let's talk about the week that's ahead. Chris, tell everybody where we're going to eat.
We're going to go to Point Easy.
Ooh, it's a new restaurant. They've been in the news here and there for a multitude of things, but we've heard nothing but wonderful comments about this food and the dining experience. And I obviously haven't been yet, but I'm fired up, Chris.
I'm excited too. It's going to be a hell of a date night, and it's just going to be a good, fun, wholesome Saturday evening, enjoying some tasty bites, sharing some vino, and we'll report back. I have a feeling it's going to be really fucking good. I think the style is that kind of good rustic American. There's good like fire roasted vegetables. I think there's some good like main dishes. I'm excited.
It looks, what I would like to say is approachable. So if you're looking for, it's a friendly price menu. It looks like I can read, I know 82% of the words on the menu. So you could take it. It's a perfect place to go second date, third date. You won't bust a nut breaking the bank, but at the same time, you're going to be treated well, eat well, is from what I've gathered and from what I've heard from our friends in the scene. So I'm pretty fucking fired up. So, obviously the weekend plans went a little horror sideways, cockeyed. But it was a good pivot. Chris, we were talking about last night, and so I just jumped on there and grabbed a resi. And that was Tuesday for a Saturday, and they were limited. They only had a 5:30 and an 8. So that means that if you are listening to this, you need to be proactive. Maybe see if you can jump on there or if they take walk-ins. But next week, we'll have a full breakdown of the menu.
Yeah, and we're not quite at that age where we need those 5:30 reservations yet.
You're pretty goddamn close.
I know. I am pretty close to the 5 o'clock special. But no, I think I can, if I take a good afternoon nap, I can pull myself together for an 8 p.m. reservation.
Yeah, we did an 8 p.m. last week. I like doing the late wave because most of the youngins are already at Jackson's or Federales, beating their fists in the air like DJ Pauly D. So I like having that late sesh, and then you get like a nightcap, whether it be at the stock room over in our neighborhood, Noble Riot if you're in Rhino, or actually Miller Rossi Gold Point. If you're downtown, obviously Run for the Roses is fucking exceptional.
Yeah.
Williams and Graham, if you're in the Highlands. Those little spots where you can grab like one more drink after the fact, that's my butter zone. You come home, you feel like a glutton. You're just like, I'm ready to go to sleep, you know? Maybe I'll have a little bit of an aperitivo and then call it.
Yeah. I love
But
it.
yeah, so let's not just be selfish and talk about me and what we're doing, Chris. There's a lot of cool shit that's going on this weekend, especially around the metro area. So obviously, leaf peeping is starting to come into full gear as we see that first full crisp. With that cold temps really dropping in the mountains, are going to turn those leaves this week, starting like yesterday for those listening. So this weekend, it's a great time to get the early wave. You'll probably find that along the 70 corridor up there, a little bit into Georgetown where you go behind the Guanella Pass. But it'll start to really peak. Go look at those maps. I swear to God, every local news outlet shows you what week they're popping. And so we'll try to recap all those and let you know what we find. But if you're sticking around Denver this weekend, there's four events that I would say are dick hard parties. The first one is Oktoberfest. They started last week. They're doing 2 weeks this year to spread out the crowds, make sure everybody doesn't have to wait as long to get in. And it's free admission, which is huge. Like, how often could you find something fucking free? But it's obviously going to be cost you money to buy drinks and such. But if you like the camaraderie of drinking beers and goofing off, downtown Oktoberfest this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's live music. There's contests like dog races and drinking contests like Stein races or whatever they're fucking called. That's one thing that's popping. Chris, there's also the Full Moon Fest over at Improper City. And I know what you're thinking, Kip, what is the Full Moon Fest? I don't fucking know, but I know that it's going down and that it looks like it's a crunchy scene and it kind of fits that mold. So if that's your vibe, if you like hanging out kind of in that scene, there's a cool little festy going over at Improper City this weekend. Everything they do on their patio is a party.
Do you think the people that go to the Full Moon Fest are also the people that have a nice set of crystals at home?
I would say there's probably a very close correlation to that. Yeah. Let me see if I still have the link pulled up for what the Full Moon Fest is, Chris. There's
it could
also
be something completely different.
like, what if it's like something literally for the full moon? They're like, yeah, bring your kids down. We're going to holler at it. And then you go home. All right. It's an Asian mid-autumn festival in style with lots of delicious food at the compound where 15 local Asian businesses will be vending pan-Asian eats all afternoon, and the venue's international beverages will flow. Live music seals the deal, and admission is free, or you can opt for $40 VIP tickets, which include entry into a giveaway, a t-shirt, a couple of drink specials on the house from the Colorado Sake Company. You know those people. And Tivoli Brewing. We know those people. So you can visit Eventbrite to RSVP if you're curious. And that comes from our friends over at your boss, the Westward.
Nice.
That actually sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was not what I was thinking. I didn't know it was an Asian inspired event.
Yeah, because I know that if you tell me that we have 15 fucking local Asian food and businesses, I'm gonna go over there and fuck some dumplings up.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know who's gonna be there, but we're gonna find out. I'll be swinging through. Okay, Chris, so that's not all. That sounds like it's a daytime party. If you're looking for a nighttime party, the biggest vibe that's going this weekend are our friends Dominic and Jeremy, aka Big Gigantic, Friday night, Saturday night at Red Rocks. Tickets are still on sale. If you're looking to fucking party your tits off, maybe eat a little smack bean, dance to some groovy tunes. I mean, what better place to do it? The weather's going to be pristine. Obviously, it's going to be a little cold if you're into wearing the flair of, bedazzled clothes and midriff showing shirts. I don't have that physique, so I won't be doing that. But it's hoodie weather, and it's going to be a fucking party up on the rocks. So if you're looking for something to do, if you're looking to meet cool people or party with cooler people, that's where you want to be. Red Rocks Friday, Saturday, Big G.
That's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, if you think that's cool, wait till I tell you. This is perfect for you and people of your generation, Chris. Jackson Browne, the famous 80s musician that has hits from things like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He's playing Sunday night. So if you're in the older crowd, if you're listening to this, you're like, oh, we need a babysitter, but we're not trying to get out with the youngins like we just mentioned. Jackson Browne. You can go hit up Mars's dad's restaurant, Morrison. Go clip a Jackson Browne concert on a Sunday evening. Come home for some midnight, box munching. It's a perfect little weekend.
Yeah, segue that into sex night.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, Chris, as we get into that part of the conversation, it sounds like we probably hit our wall of quality conversation for the night. We hope everyone has a wonderful week. Obviously, we just sold out of our tickets for those that are listening to the Burger Bash with Snipe Burger. We're dropping a select few Friday morning. If you need a ticket, be on high alert. And the only way to be on high alert is to smoke weed and sign up for our newsletter on our website, stoned-appetite.com. If you do not get tickets to this event, the Burger Bash, we're doing another movie night, Movie Rama. It'll be probably $40 or $35. You'll get happy hour drinks and snacks. You'll get a goodie bag from our friends in the community. In fact, it's going to be from our friends Batch, our new sponsors for the pod. We're stoked about, fuck yeah, those cartridges stroke. And so we're going to be sharing the word with all of the community about that in the coming weeks and months. You'll learn more about it at all these events, but we're also going to be sharing the love at the movie party. So you'll get good and lifted as we walk into the Mayan Theater and watch The Big Lebowski and sip on White Russians.
Oh, man, it sounds almost as good as the Top Gun movie.
I mean, it's going to be pretty fucking fun, Chris. I think we're going to have better food this time because the tickets are going up. They're going to make it a little bit more fun in terms of the dining and the options. And then, of course, they have the Kick-Ass Wine Club over there at Postino. And so we'll be drinking directly out of that selection. So you're always going to be sipping well. And I think we're going to be eating well as also with bruschetta boards and some more snacks.
And either way about it, do the math, slice the numbers. $40 or so to see a movie, get snacks and beers is about as good as it gets. Because you walk into a movie now and you're spending $30 just to get a ticket, a drink, and a snack. So
yeah, I mean, and you're going to go home with edibles as well as cartridges. So you're going to get more than you're paid for. But the theory of this is not to make money off anybody. It's to introduce cool people to cool companies that are doing shit in the community. But also, if you're looking to make friends in Denver, or if you're looking to find like-minded individuals that like to have a good time, that's why we're throwing these soirees. So if you're having as much fun at them as we are, hopefully you'll join us for our next one. We're going to do Big Lebowski and then Dazed and Confused, Chris, this autumn before we get, in the holiday season. Maybe do a little Christmas.
All right.
But yeah, so apologies to anyone that wasn't able to make it to the Burger Bash for Monday Night Football, but grab tickets to the next event, which is our movie night on October 12th. Tickets will go on sale this Sunday as you're listening to this to all of our patrons that are on the newsletter. It all goes through the newsletter. If we wanted things to go through our social media, we would do so. We want the newsletter to be the point of enrollments that we don't get shadow banned promoting this shit. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great night. To our friends and families that are listening in the community, we love y'all dearly. Everyone, stay high, stay happy, stay hungry.
Birthday celebrations. Yay.
Worst sign off ever. All right, bye, y'all.
That was a bad one.